We're now inside of the Lethbridge location for Operation Christmas Child. Angelica joins us. She's the regional manager for Alberta, the Yukon, and Northwest Territories. So she's just a little bit busy at this time of year, I would imagine. Angelica, let's talk about Operation Christmas Child. The program has been around for some time, so I'm sure people have heard of it. But if people don't know exactly how the process works, maybe I'll get you to talk a little bit about that.
I'd love to. Thank you so much. It's been around for 21 years. It's a project through Samaritan's Purse. Basically, we send shoebox gifts to children in South America, Central America, Haiti, and Western Africa. So the age groups are between 2 to 4, 5 to 9, and 10 to 14. You pick a boy or a girl, and you fill the shoeboxes with school supplies and toys and some hygiene items. Very important to put in a personal note or a picture, just so that child just sees that this is from an actual family, people that are thinking about them and praying for them and caring for them.
This is amazing. I remember as a child actually making these boxes with my family. It was so exciting doing a little Christmas shopping for somewhere you know it was going to a great place. And you actually got to experience firsthand the effects of these boxes coming. And what was that experience like?
I've had the privilege to go on quite a few trips. Yes, it's hard to put into words. It tears your heart, and you leave your heart with that child and in that country. But it just brings it back to the purpose and the reason and the importance and the privilege that we have to be able to pack these shoeboxes for kids. For most of these kids, it's the very first gift that they've ever received. So it's just such a hands-on, simple way for us to be able to bless children in parts of the world where they are living in very difficult circumstances. For example, this year, Samaritan's Purse Canada has committed to sending 20,000 extra shoeboxes to the Ukraine. Well, we all know what's going on in the Ukraine. You know, these are families and children that have had to flee for their lives from their homes. They've had to leave everything behind. So what a neat way for us to be able to pack some cold climate shoeboxes, you know, with scarves and mittens and hats and toques and things that will keep them warm. They are in a deep freeze as we are. So that is a really cool opportunity. If that's something that you want to do, just make sure you write Ukraine on the top of the lid, and we'll make sure those boxes get to the kids there.
That's amazing that you can really personalize these boxes like that. And as you said, could be a child's first Christmas. I think that's something, or Christmas gift rather. I think that's something we take for granted in our society today. What kinds of things you kind of mentioned what you're looking for. Is there anything you want people to maybe avoid putting in the boxes, or particular items that people often don't think of that are really useful?
Yeah, well, items to avoid, you know, like I said, these boxes are going into areas where there may be political and war unrest, so don't put anything that's military-based or war-related, nothing that's going to harm a child or scare a child or break or freeze or leak. It is all on our website, so you can check for more specific things, but I think really practical things that are very helpful for children, especially older children. For boys, like if you can put tools and things like that in, or for older girls, sewing kits are very useful. These are things that they can use, and they can actually, you know, use those items to maybe earn a little bit of a living. The reality is, for many of these children, if they don't have a notebook and a pencil, they're not going to school. So school supplies is also extremely important to include in our shoeboxes.
Some really great ideas there, yes. And let's talk a little bit about Lethbridge and how they fared out. I think our community has really come together to support this event. Would you agree?
Absolutely. There's so much generosity and care and compassion here. Last year, Lethbridge collected about 10,000 shoeboxes. That was incredible. And the team here, you know, we have a team of Connect volunteers. They're year-round volunteers, and many who are involved in lots of different ways, maybe not particularly part of the year-round Connect team, but there's just so much giving and time being shared here in this community.
And we want to keep that good feeling going and continue to support the team here. People can still donate.
Absolutely. There's so many different ways to participate. Participate by packing a shoebox. If you haven't done it before, pack a shoebox or two. You can come here to the collection center. This team has just year-round been collecting items, so you can come and help them fill the shoeboxes. You can come and volunteer here during collection week, November 17th to the 23rd. Come and volunteer of your time here and be at this end to receive the shoeboxes that are collected by the community. What a great way to just reach out into your community.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Angelica.
Pleasure.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your time.
We'll have more on Go Southern Alberta right after this.